Hey guys, Miss Jaeger here, and welcome back to the front. In the last episode, we did a bunch of things. Not much of offensiveness, but offensiveness was attained. We basically pushed down from the north here towards the town of Arbella, and we took it out. Unfortunately, we couldn't liberate any factions from it, so we had to raise it, but they've been claimed, so that's fine. And this army is now currently recovering from its actions before it will then proceed to do the same thing, go down south, knock this settlement out, and then destroy it. Oh, that looks like a religious building of some sort. Oh, I've not seen that before. Must be some kind of significant thing. But either way, this sector is now going to be under... Well, this sector will be destroyed fairly soon, and then we can focus on rejigging our front lines back along towards here. Down here, I had two armies basically try to assault an enemy position, as there were two enemy units set up in forts. Armies, there we go. And I thought I was going to have a big battle, like the biggest battle of the war. And it was not the case. It was very much not the case. The two armies withdrew out to the left, and instead we got agents who hampered our movement points by a fair amount. So unfortunately, we're now in the process of withdrawing them. I was thinking on keeping them there and maybe pushing them down south or helping them push over towards this location, but I don't think we'll be that fortunate. If we are able to, then that's fine, but again, I highly doubt that. So that's pretty much it. Oh, and also, the enemies have actually finally made a push for the very first time, as the enemy army, led by the heralds of Attila, Ala 2, or whoever, is now launching an attack, well, they're laying siege to Nova Bostra, which is 2 turns away from being fairly secure. So, that's that going on. I'm actually kind of leaving it for the moment, because I want to see if they actually will commit to an assault, or whether they will just, wait over it. But either way, it's nothing. Either way, it's fairly yeah, like I'd like to see an offensive, put it that way. On the Western Front, we actually did have the largest battle in creation, the Battle of Sabrata. What had occurred was 4 armies, 2 garrison and 2 stacks in the garrison forces were inside trying to defend the settlement. Harpy's Claws plus the Navy, the bullshitters who suffered minor casualties, came in there and royally raped them. The bullshitter artillery crews did the most raping in that particular occasion, as the entire reinforcement fleet that was chilling out in the harbour got annihilated, and the remaining soldiers were also systematically annihilated with the garrison. So that was awesome. Definitely awesome. And we're now laying siege to Leptis Magna. Well, laying siege. We are blockading Leptis Magna with the thing. But unfortunately, we may have a rebellion on our hands, as the population is very unhappy with what we've got. And more to the south, we have actually declared... Well, we have moved in and actually launched an assault on Garamar. Unfortunately, Infectores Abstinium do not have any kind of siege equipment, so we're going to be doing this the old-fashioned way, which is actually kind of cool. So, we've suffered some attrition, though, so I'm not entirely sure how best to do it. Maybe I might consider, because don't forget, Garamar has its giant garrison as well as a full stack. So, what I might do is I might send some reinforcements, because if we have a look at the balance bar, this army is on a forced march. We are waiting, though, a turn before we can do anything. And this battle, and this group are already somewhat there anyway, so I might get some reinforcements just to keep an eye on the background, and we'll still make the assault with using the equipment, but you know, again, we'll see what happens. So far the war's been on a fairly progressive front. We still have the initiative. Oh, nice. But at the same time, we also don't have the bit. It's weird. We have the initiative, but we can't really do much with it. We are very limited by what we're having to deal with in the cities. So, and also on the Eastern Front as well. It's unfortunate, but it's just how unfortunately this war is going. I alas do not have Cappuccino of Good Fortune with me at the moment. I probably should have a Cappuccino of Good Fortune, because I fear the enemy may yet be providing some kind of ambush ready for us or whatever, but And I have to admit, I've been fairly cocky throughout this entire campaign because of just how easy it has been so far. Right, get... Ooh! Okay. So, the garrison forces... Okay, so he isn't on the thing, but they are. Okay. See, I'm confident that we can do well, but the army that's attacking me is made up of entirely amazing spearmen. The garrison force as well, not to mention all these guys, they don't have much in the sense of ranged. Our guys have suffered some casualties, but they are fairly elitened, as well as the fact that they have all got their equipment and everything. I don't know. 3 armies, I mean, 6k versus, of quality troops versus, I don't know. I might give this a go. Both this army is on a forced march, this army isn't, unfortunately. And they do have slightly better armor as well. Their upkeep is good. Their commander is better missile attack, but they don't have any missiles with them, so that's fine. You have nothing, but you have cavalry with high... You are dangerous. We are defending. Our armies are strong. I'll go... let's give... Okay, what's the terrain like? Okay, so we are defending, and technically the high ground is ahead of us, so we have to be careful. I'm going to give this a go. This could be the first defeat of our battle, but I think if we're careful enough, we might just do it. They're all low-quality infantry in comparison to us, and all of our dudes, as you can see, are veterans of crap tons of battle. So, I'm optimistic that we'll be doing fairly good. As long as we ensure that wherever they attack from, is relatively, yeah, like wherever they attack from is okay. It's like a slight... It's almost like... Terrain looks like bloody Mars. Wow, okay. Kinda glad I'm not attacking. Just, Jesus Christ. Look at that! It's like we're on Mars or something. Right, well, judging from... Right, where's the settlement? That's the big question. Because wherever the settlement is, that's where we've got to make sure that we're not facing... Oops, nope, did not want to do that. Right. Problem is, it's also a downhill, so the only place I could sort of feasibly deploy myself. These two, I'm actually going to have on the front, because they're going to be running They're going to be running counter-attacks. I think what I'll do is I'll set up... I don't really have much of a choice, but to set up here. They are a slight... they'll have a slight downhill advantage, which is not good for us, but I think as long as we ensure we're fairly safe. You guys are also fairly elitened in comparison to their infantry, so it's not like they have a major buff advantage. You guys are going to be on harassment, so yeah, that sounds good.
Make yourselves ready, men. The storm is upon.
Right. Oh my god, is that elephants? Oh my god, that are elephants. Oh, that's so cool. Actual legit wild elephants. That's epic. Right, anyway. Okay. Skirmish mode.
We have sighted the enemy.
Yeah, no shit. To be honest with you, going for their chieftain would probably work. Don't go... Right, try and see if you can outflank the enemy. If we can kill their general, that might tip the odds to our favour. Because he's got morale boost. Whereas they don't. Oh, fuck. They're just chasing me now. Right, so... Again, what we'll do is we'll focus on trying to ensure that the enemy just don't have the opportunity. We'll make sure that the enemy don't have the easy opportunity to do... That's epic. I'm really liking the fact that there's elephants here. Oh, there's camels as well. Look at the whole plethora. Right, so we're going to be running around making these guys run ragged as well. And there's their reinforcements. Run, you fucking numbskulls. You gonna use your fucking arrows or what? Right, open up. Can you not chuck whilst you're running? Or do you have to remain still? Looks like they can't shoot on the move, unlike cavalry archers. Are you gonna actually do your jobs, you stupid bastards? Okay, no, evidently not, so withdraw. Oh wait, no, they have thrown. It's just, they're really, really crap. Okay, this isn't looking good. They're not all they're not coming in piecemeal. They're all going to come at once, which means we're going to be overwhelmed. They're all tired. But again, it's like they're coming piecemeal. If we kill their general, different story, because then their low morale will result in them withdrawing. But because their general isn't dead, then I don't know how we're going to do. Okay, I've just thought of something. If we can maybe set up around here-ish, we can kind of tip the odds in our favour. You guys, rejig yourselves to about, say, here-ish. It's a bit of a risky plan, but if this works, then we might just tip the odds, because where they are currently wanting us to run to, or currently wanting us to... right in front of them, though, that's the problem. We're pretty much trying to flank them. They're all focused on those units, so if I can get them to keep their attention on those units, which probably won't be around for much longer, then you guys can begin making your way over to there. There you go. Alright, cease moving. But if we can kill their general, that's the big one. Killing their general will mean that we can completely wipe the floor with what's left of their army, because their army will suffer a major morale penalty, and being out of being exhausted and all that shit. It's just a bit of a risk, though. I mean, my guys are going to be pegging it up this hill, which is going to cause us to have active, problems with that. Our fatigue rates will be down, and our general's experienced, but he's not perfect by any means. Right, get moving. And of course, they've got their amazing spearmen, which means that they have 20 stacks of these dudes. This is probably the biggest battle of the war so far, and one that has a crucial importance to it. Right, stop. Throw. And let's not forget they've got reinforcements. Fuckers have got their general surrounded. March. That's a lot of bad guys.
Mounted missile warriors! Advance at speed! Battle ready and eager! Mounted brigands!
Motherfucker. Right, you guys chill out near the front. I want these guys to move up and do some damage.
We obey!
Again, my dudes are fairly elite, so like they are not only then they also have a bunch of equipment bonuses as well. So whatever they have, we can throw back at them. But unfortunately, we have to do some like, you know, and also we do have a ranged advantage. They have their famous cavalry, but it looks like their garrison forces are going to be coming in later rather than what they have available now. Right, let's be harassing them then. Since we have a ranged advantage, let's take advantage of it, shall we? Withdraw. This is also what I wanted to try and do. Trigger the fucking cavalry. Anti-infantry, Ballistariae, move up. You're going to have to sacrifice yourselves, but that's fine. Right, withdraw back to the lines. You're just going to keep that cavalry isolated.
Our aim is true! Six dominate! Mounted brigands! Elite Ballistariae! Into formation! Ready for orders! Elite Ballistariae!
Right, withdraw.
Commander! Mounted brigands! A unit has fired all of its
Try and get yourselves away. I doubt you will.
Mounted brigands! Riders! Forward! Riders! Advance! Forward! Riders! Advance! Formation! Move!
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Boom. That's what I wanted to see.
Mounted brigands! Riders! Forward! In service to Rome!
Right, so that's one general unit completely knocked off.
Missiles ready!
I don't think it'll suffer too much of a morale penalty though, which is the problem.
Forward!
Right, these guys are going to suffer heavy casualties, but that's what we want. Regroup.
March! Elite Ballistariae! Grenade troops! Missile infantry!
Right, general's unit. Yes!
The enemy general is dead!
Right, that's going to do a nice morale debuff on them. That's what we need to happen. Make them scared, make them feel sadness and regret. Right, you two, on him now.
Elite Ballistariae!
Killing their general here will make a nice little dent for them. And we can't really begin to start the envelopment positions until later on. But what we can do is prepare to... Right, so the enemy general is beginning to make a push. Right, you guys, envelop slightly on the left, because they're not going to come around on the left. Right, you guys, this is quite a crucial battle. Right, quickly turn right and begin to engage. We can pop these guys from the rear, that'll do us nicely.
Elite Ballistariae! Double time!
Double time it, come on.
Missile infantry ready!
Same goes for you. You, engage. You, move. Open up. Right, the enemy's general.
At your service! Elite Ballistariae!
Right, they've been taken care of. You guys regroup on the front.
Elite Balistariae! By your command! Fire on the enemy! Ready to fire!
Boom. Nicely fucking done, archers. Nicely fucking done. Right, you guys just keep firing. Enemy's general isn't quite down yet. You guys withdraw behind the lines now. It seems really stupid to just, like, stand there and just take all the shit, but this is what we need to do to ensure that we can, like, maximize our... Right. Right, okay, you guys are doing that. Fuck! Withdraw.
Our general is being attacked! Keep him alive!
Okay, that's actually fairly balanced. Right, you guys hold there. Spread out. Swing and engage. You get ready to engage the cavalry. Right, we need to knock out that general. Fucking cavalry whores. Nothing I can do about them. We are going to suffer casualties. Right, he's gone. Good job. You kill him. We knock out their general, we turn the tide. We're probably causing more friendly fire damage than anything, but just keep fighting. The left flank is doing absolutely brilliantly. We just need to keep pushing. Right, you need to do your morale buff thingy. Concentrate on those guys. Here we go.
One of our units can no longer fire! Mounted brigands! Quickly now! Move it! Get formation! Move! Fire on the enemy! Ready for orders! Elite Balistariae!
Regroup. Right, we've knocked their general out of the combat, which is great. Archers, regroup. Fucking America. Fucking... Done a fantastic job in killing off those amazing spearmen. She's got more fucking cavalry to deal with, though. Oh, they're camel warriors as well. That's not good. Might have bitten off more than I could chew with this particular engagement. Probably would have made more sense to withdraw, but considering... Smack him on the side. Right, I think we need to begin withdrawing soon. You get the fuck over there. Probably getting friendly fired by a lot. Jump onto the camel warriors as well. Knock out what they've got. Whatever we can't deal with later on, or whatever we kill now, we won't have to worry about killing later on. Right, they're doing that. They're doing that. They're doing that. They're doing that. Ceasefire on them. You, over there. Ranged infantry, make a move up and try and see if you can pop what's left of their infantry corps. We've done a good job. There you go, we've cracked them. Fantastic work, men. Absolutely fantastic work, but unfortunately that's not the day because the enemy still have a shit ton of troops. But what we will do is I'll get my archer corps to basically stand up, make them get ready, make them, make ready for them to engage. Knock out their fucking archers, or their ranged units, because they've got a lot. Form up. Right, you guys, well fucking done, but the day is not done yet. You gonna shoot or what? Be special in your actions. Right, you guys begin. Kill as many of their horsemen as possible. Nicely fucking done, lads. Nicely fucking done. We've counteracted their armies. If we can kill their archer component, attacking that settlement will be much easier. Though what I'll probably do now is I will most definitely get reinforcements to come along. And what we'll do is we'll basically get the second army to make the assault rather than this one. Fucking hell, we've taken casualties. This one was a pretty epic battle though. I mean, 2,000 versus 7,500. This was a pretty epic battle. Infectores ad stimulum have definitely been tested here. I think we might have cinched it though. We've certainly suffered in the battle. Undoubtedly suffered in the battle. Right, all units that are still somewhat healthy, get ready to move up. The wounded units that are above 100 dudes, get ready to defend. Right, I think that's it for the time being. I don't think there's anything else. Right. Make ready to attack. Every unit that isn't able to fight, though, or that is below 100 units, just pull back. Like, don't bother. Right, you're kind of just below that, so you're fine. Oh, fuck me. Spread out. Make sure those wankers can't get access to us. Right. Again, we still have the advantage in range power, but still, like, that's pretty messed up. Keep shooting, though. Testudo up. Okay, this, and this. No need to worry about. Right, focus up on those guys. Withdraw.
Missile infantry at your command. Melee infantry. Happy to serve Rome. Yours to command.
Right, this is what's left of their army. It's not going to be long now. Right, withdraw a bit. Right, those horsemen need to go bye-bye. Right, you guys, withdraw, get to the right. Now, double time it. Good shooting, good shooting. Well, you're Lackmid scouts, so that's... Oh, okay. Fucking hell, they've taken a nice chunk out of our troops. Move left. You guys get ready to move up. You move up to the right. You guys move up. Begin firing again. You two begin shooting. My aim is to try and knock out those dudes. Kill those archers. Same for you guys. Prioritize shooting at them. Don't let those wankers through. That's it. That's the day done. Well done, boys.
The day is yours. Ready yourselves.
Nicely fucking done, guys. We just royally whopped them. We've suffered over nearly, we've suffered just under 1,000 casualties, but we fucking, look at the devastation. I'm just going to slow down the game here. Look at the devastation that we just inflicted on the fucking Garamatians. I think I can see where their army strength really lies. It is pure number spam. You know, it's what drives them to really achieve much. But once we knock out their, you know, again, quality over quantity, you know. Just because you've got a shit ton of troops does not mean that you're any better at a battle than other troops are. Right, the cavalry we can let them go, but and also the spearmen I'm not so fussed about, but it's those skirmishers. Killing the skirmishers is essential. Don't let mercenary defectors, by all means, do what you want. But just make sure that those mercenary skirmishers go down. We don't want them. We don't want any of those guys getting away. I don't think we can really. We can see what kind of replenishment we can take out of the battle there, but nicely fucking done, guys. Though nicely fucking done. That was a pretty epic battle. I would say that was the most epic battle, tension-wise, that I've seen, that we've had so far in the campaign. Right, 9 dudes. I don't think we lost anyone either. Actually, no. With the exception, no, I think we did lose one person. Yeah, that was a close one. Yeah, I think we lost one of our unit of the skirmishers, the javelin cavalry, but they're not that really useful. In all honesty, in this particular battle, they were actually fairly useless to me, which was a bit disappointing. If I had perhaps had the Hun archer cavalry, then maybe things would have been different, but yeah, I don't think... Oh no, they did live, holy crap. So yeah, one unit out of his entire army of this one. We've got some remnants from the reinforcements, and... No, those are the reinforcements. This was the garrison, so they're all dead. Oh my god, yeah. 15% replenishment on casualties, which means our army is going to be fairly substantial again. Oh, looks like we've got a rebellion in play. If they try and attack again, though, we will have to withdraw. Looks like they're going to send an army to attack, though. Unless it's their agent spam. Not bad, though. Considering what they had, a noble attempt at trying to save the situation. It's regrettable that they failed to do so. I say regrettable. It's, well, for them at least. Regrettable for them that they failed to do so. But it was a good attempt. But it was just quality of my arms and weapons and experience of my troops. Not to mention the high-ranking commander that we've got was able to withstand the assault that we now, that they launched against us. So, but still, the war must go on. Hello.
I am certain that with your...
Yeah, no. I'm certain that you're a pleb. Why? Because you've done nothing. You've done absolutely buggereth all. Throughout this entire bloody campaign, they've just sat there doing jack shit. Like when I was on my last legs in Greece, multiple armies surrounding me. Did they send help? No. They had numerous islands under their control. They were pretty much safe from any kind of major Roman rapprochement, but nope. And they were at war with the bloody Romans as well. What a bunch of bastards. Right, so Judea, are they going to attack? I'd laugh if they actually did. Oh no, we got more agent spam. Sucks to be you. Oh, another agent spam, this time on my army on the north. And... Wait, did that one fail as well? Looked like that failed as well, because I just saw him disappear, really. Oh, they're withdrawing. I'm disappointed. So, to a degree, the reason why they're laying siege is because we can't actually go and attack them whilst they were trying to withdraw. Oh, boy. Nope. Nope, something changed. Someone got him. Fuck. Neas Sayus. He's apparently... Oh, power to the yours. Oh, yes, I replaced him, didn't I? Because he was a decent dude, but he just couldn't lead. Relentless attacker. And another relentless attacker. He's younger, but he looks cooler. It's all about style. So, we've now got a new commander for the Hun fuckers. Oh, don't tell me they killed him. Enemy killed. Success, unfortunately. Opportune failure. Misdirect. Harass, that was the good one. Ah, fuck. Okay, he's not dead, thank fuck. Another bloody baby child dies! Jesus Christ! What is wrong with you? Assholes! Okay, so it was that wank stain who went for one of our dudes. Okay.
Ready for battle.
And he can't move, can he? Oh, no, he can move. They just assassinated him. Right. Well, he's nearly fixed, isn't he?
At your command.
Right, you have been taken down to 60%. But does that mean you can... No, you're only just out of range. Annoying as buggery. If they hadn't have moved, I would have perhaps been able to do stuff. What's this? No captives. Really? They're still upset about that.
We hunger for battle.
Withdraw back to Edessa for the time being. And you
Ready for orders.
begin making your way... Is that a river crossing? That is, in fact, a river crossing. Right.
On the move.
Right,
That
stand
is
there.
impossible.
Fortify yourself.
Ready for battle.
You could attack. But you need to be the one attacking in order to do stuff. Right, so you need to maybe make your way towards Edessa, because it doesn't look like they're going to do... No, sorry, Nova Bostra. So it looks like...
Commander.
Yeah, make your way towards the north, I'd say.
At your command.
Yeah, I figured as much. Repair, repair, repair. Right, so in about 2 turns that should be fine, and then yeah, you begin your thing. You're deployed. You're doing shit. I can't. It's a shame we can't kill their ships. Right, we've established a blockade.
To victory.
We have we've begun the military investment of the area. Assassin,
For death
murderize that army unit. Protect. Oh, he looks so badass though. Ah, I don't want to kill him. I want to make him my dude, so he looks like a badass. But orders are orders.
Get to it, men. Easy into port.
Right.
To victory.
So the garrison at Garama is but a few dudes, but a shit ton of those catapults.
For death and honor.
We have a very good chance now of doing stuff. I'm going to go protective and hope that we don't suffer too many casualties. 53. Yep, that's fine. We wouldn't have suffered. We would have suffered way more casualties if we had to push through in the actual battle. So we have now gained the entire sector of... Alright, what can I convert this into? Right, we'll fix this up and we'll turn this into a food emporium. This one will lower down. This one will lower down. Lower down. And then we can turn things around a bit. So we've now captured the enemy's capital. Kingdom of Garamatia's capital of Garama is now under our control. Zah. And the new capital is Leptis Magna, which is not going to be theirs for much longer. Right, you, for the time being, I want you to have Fountain. Because this will... Actually, no, which is better? Oh, fuck. That would be very helpful. Because that's dye, isn't it? Yes, it is in fact dye. Purple dye as well. We're going to have major problems in this sector, aren't we? I just get the feeling that we're going to have a fucking humongous problem. Their naval garrison is nothing to be spoken of. How are you doing? You've replenished, haven't you? Yes, you have. Right, I'm going to get you to do something fairly cheeky. We are going to try and capture the castle of Leptis Magna whilst attempting to keep the peace. There we go. What we're going to do is we're basically going to keep the Leptis Magna blockade going on, but we're going to get the reinforcements of Righteous Fire and the bullshitters to join up. And so what we'll do then is we'll assault the city of Leptis Magna with a full naval invasion. They don't seem to have too much of a problem. Hopefully we should be able to withstand the stuff. It's just at the moment, public order is going through the bloody roof of them, and it's just pain in the arse, really. Nisbiz is also kind of we're umming and ahhing at the moment, really. Right, we'll destroy that. These buildings just aren't helping us. Like, they're helping us maybe in the short term, but nowhere near as helpful as the long term. Scriptorum. Are we feeding these people? No, we're not taxing them, but if they did, they would be minus. Right, you demolish. You... Actually, no, you convert into that just because we can. Actually, no, demolish. Just keep demolishing them. Right, you turn into a better food place. You become a better place for happiness. This, yeah, we'll put Trappy and give it a slightly better thing. You are a thing at the moment, but that's okay. Food consumption, we need better food consumption, so, but we need the happiness more importantly. So that's going to cause happiness, and that's going to cause stuff going. And right, okay, so it's sort of kind of working. What's currently the biggest issue? It's religious differences. I'm going to assume it's the same for this one. Immigrants are apparently a big thing as well. Religious differences, though, are kind of being a bit of an issue. I mean, this sector is kind of recovering at the moment. It's these sectors further down the line. I mean, this sector is absolutely perfect. It's golden. Ridiculously golden, to be exact. Right, we'll turn you into a modern thing. Get a weaponsmith going for that. You, we'll just dismantle, because we don't need it. Yeah, turn you into a master weaponsmith, so that way we've got the best weapons coming out. Yeah, so this sector is beginning to redeem itself, because we've got these two coming out. We've also got the Statue of the Divine, which we could probably do with. That one is also going to become a thing. That one's going to be money. That's going to be food. That's going to be more stuff. So, and then we could change the terminate. Yeah, like, it's going to give us... Well, it's consuming food, so really we should probably lower that down and turn it into something more useful. But, yeah, so far that's going to be going. Issue at the moment is just this eastern front. So, western front. Hadromentum needs to be cured, but unfortunately we're not being able to do much with that. Out of curiosity, Sassanids, how are you viewing me? Oh, you're loving me. Rome, go fuck yourself. We're not trading with you. You don't like... Oh, yeah, you really don't like me because of me saying fuck you. Want to be trade?
Do not attempt to sweeten truth with hot...
Boom, there you go. Trade. Money. There you go. Have some money from us and actually giving us a little bit extra. Right, okay. So far, so good. I think that's all we can really say. In one turn, all of this stuff will be fixed, and we'll also have a food market again, which means fairly soon we can start rebuilding and rejuvenating. Once Nova Bostra actually gets a garrison as well, which will have actually a fairly decent grouping, I'll move the Ares Dread to attack Alia, and I'll move Gods of War to maybe move on towards Alia Capitolina. So that way we have both we can both help that sector and this sector, and kind of cut off the retreat of the Judean guys. I say kind of. We're not really going to be able to do much. Right. And yeah, I think that's all for this turn. Let's end it then. And that's not helpful at all. But we've reduced it by a bit anyway. There we go. And yeah, now that we own Garama, we can begin the replenishment process of securing it, which is another benefit. But yeah, at the moment we're probably just going to have to cease. I think we've pushed, and I think we've secured enough territory. I think in the Eastern Front it's not so bad, but the Western Front I think we're going to have to halt our. Well, we're not going to be able to move armies over land, but then we've got two massive navies I'm going to send into battle for. So, oh, it looks like they won a battle or something. Langobards are sending troops down. What the fuck are the Langobards doing down here? It's almost like the Langobards are trying to run away from the Huns. Right, so what are the Kingdom of Garamatia going to do? Hello, agent spam much? Yeah, once we've... as remembered in the previous episode, I was speaking about how we're not going to go across the southern points of this area. We're going to kind of just go glide along the coast. So, regretfully, we're going to have to, I don't know. Yeah, regretfully, we're going to have to, force the, we're going to have to wait for a while until the garrison forces are able to defend themselves.
I offer this in the name of our people. Let this be a sign of goodwill to come.
No. 1,000 cash for my, you know, my supposed daughter to marry a Hun. No, thank you. You're our client state. You're not our friends. You used to be our friends, but now no longer. I think Rome is completely crippled. They aren't able to do anything. I might need to send someone to investigate what kind of stuff Rome has. Because they don't seem to be very... Well, they do have lots of armies. They have no, you know, upkeep problems. But it's just like... Right, Judea, what are you going to do? They're withdrawing more of their armies to the... Looks like they're trying to fall back towards Leia. Hello. Oh, snap! It's another massive attack! But this time there's a shit ton of them. Right, let's see what we've got. We've got one army which has the famous Slingers of David, with lots and lots and lots and lots of desert tribesmen. This army, which has javelinmen but is also on forced march. This army, which isn't on forced march but also has the Slings of David with a lot of desert tribesmen, Persian brigade, mercenary Armenian with some desert and some desert tribesmen. All of these guys are level 1, and all of my guys, they're not fortified. So they're basically just marching up, and these guys are trying to make a massive push. Once again, they're using their numbers as a pure attack form. Because they've got cavalry, they're all cavalry based. And my army isn't cavalry based, my army is all infantry. I am feeling confident, again, I'm feeling more confident about this battle than I was of the other battle. Because this army is fully stocked, ready to go. It's got primarily... the only disadvantage, if anything, is that they're Slingers of David, who can potentially do a lot of damage. They've got 2 of them, and then an unknowns factor. So, but these are 2 armies. One of the armies that has the javelin men. But again, if we kill their cavalry, I think we'll be fine. What's the battle terrain looking like? Okay, so we don't have the high ground. We do kind of. Alright, let's do this. Let's send some more of these bastards to the bottom. And by the bottom, I mean the ground, of course. But technically they could sink through the sand, so you never know. Of course. Right, so... Aha! Hill camp. Right, okay, here we go. Standard formation as before. Legio Legio Spartanate. I was thinking Comitatensis, and I'm like, wait, no, I'm not a Legio Comitatensis. That's silly. Right, you guys, make yourself ready. Prepare. I want you to... Right. You two form up here. Make yourselves ready to go on the flank. Same goes for you two. And begin.
At your service. Double time!
Again we face battle. We will be tested by the gods, as we have been so many times before. And like all of you...
Reinforcements! More for us to kill!
So, draw swords and prepare!
Swords!
Right. Enemy forces are going to come from sort of a semi-strong angle, so I'd say here-ish. You guys, rejig and re-move to here. You guys, rejig and re-move over to here. You guys, make ready and just set up a front line along here. And this guy can basically just chill with this dude. So we've got a fairly decent advantage on our side. We technically have a hill to camp on. I have a feeling a lot of them are going to be coming from here. I think we might need to shift the formation just ever so slightly more to the right again. Like, almost like this. Yeah, this is more like it. Then you guys form up right side like so. You guys will form up left side like so. You guys will form up slightly ahead of the formation. Like so. And you will form up slightly behind. You will form up here. So the enemy reinforcements is... So I got 3k versus 6k, and let's not forget there's 3 armies, which means they can only deploy up to 40 units. So this is going to be a long one, guys. They're all probably trying to regroup with each other, so we're going to have a big fucking fight. So this is the largest battle we've had against the Kingdom of Garamatia. So their tactics are as such. Kind of like Rome, really. Just attack with ginormous numbers and hope to overwhelm them. But the thing is, back in the early days, say for example, if we were in the episode 20 to 21 period, then I think they probably would have a legitimate strategy under themselves. But because they really don't, because now we're at episode 68, I think, 68 maybe, 65, 66. I think we're at 68. Yeah, 68. My armies are not only more experienced... Actually, this is the case. These guys are all fresh. No, they're not. No, not only are my guys more experienced, in this case, it's not by much, admittedly. This army is, I think, relatively rejigged. But also, they've got much better equipment. They're much better armed. They're much better positioned. And the general in question is also much better than other dudes. Like, we've got a raised banner 4. So, we've got that to work on. Just where the fuck are they? This is actually kind of nerve-wracking. We can't see them until they're... Oh. Here they come.
Death is coming for the lucky ones. Thanks. I feel so much better now.
Here they come. Kind of wish I was playing the old Rome Total War soundtrack. Journey to Rome Part 1, I believe it's called.
The enemy approaches.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, God.
Where are the foes worthy to meet me?
Jesus Christ.
Warriors, ready!
The enemy approaches, and they're taking their fucking time with it. Evidently, they get... Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, so they're... Ah, right, let's have a look at these Slings of David whilst we're waiting. So these are the guys who are the most high-quality unit in the enemy's army.
I look for enemies worthy of my sword.
Let's have a look at their stats. So, they do a fairly decent melee attack. Their armor is pretty good. So, to be honest with you, I could consider them to be more like legionaries, like Legio Complutensis, with the ability to throw slings. So, their missile damage is actually pretty damn good. It's better than my shit. Actually, no, mine's better. Holy shit, mine's better. But still. Oh, here they come. Have fun. Wait for it. Rapid fire. Yeah, let's pull back. Pull back. Just pull back. I was hoping we could, like, you know, happily enjoy this battle, but nope. Right, yeah, we suffered some very needless casualties there. I was hoping we could do a bit of a cheeky shot on them, but never mind. So we just wasted a bunch of our troops. But we just killed one of their generals, so... Right, you guys, we jig over to there. You... Jesus Christ. Quickly rejig. Oh, fantastic. Right, that's going to do a nice morale debuff on them. Right, you are no longer useful. Withdraw. Right, rejig. Don't let those fuckers throw. Whichever side looks like they're going to break more. Sending you guys slightly over to there. Focus on the slingers of David. Jesus Christ. Right, withdraw. Focus on him. Focus on him. Enemy general. Oh, fuck's sake. Come on. Get into position, you bloody idiots. Oh, for fuck's sake. I swear to God, you're mentally retarded for a very specific reason, I'm sure. Right, get your fucking warband going. Right, withdraw. Let this idiot unit take the damage. You're lucky you've got armor, you plebs. Will you shoot at the fucking general, please? Shoot at them. There's their general. Their main general. Beautiful shooting. Beautiful shooting. That's what I like to see. Nothing but death. Right. Let's get the general along the line. Which sectors? Yeah, this sector needs reinforcements. Right, you over there now. Right, you're taking damage over there. You just pull back and help defend. Right, this one unit is taking heavy fire, but primarily because of that, unfortunately. All across the line, we've got lots to do. Right, you kind of... Oh, fuck's sake, come on. This way. Right, you stop. You turn slightly to the right. Yeah, that way. Cease your attacks. Oh my god! Fucking seriously. Fuck you, Judea. Oh, just stop. Just leave my sodding archers alone, you plebs. Shoot the fucking desert warlord. Just kill him, if you can. Right, those guys are doing damage. You begin the attack. Counteraction time, motherfuckers. You had your fun, you launched your attack, you did nothing. And we're back. Apologies for that. Right, you cease fire. Yeah, you keep shooting. Left-hand side, we're doing okay. You guys... Oh, fuck. They're taking all the flak. Right, spread out a little bit. You guys can't even form Testudo. GG. Right, you guys, form up rally on that one. This flank is about ready to collapse on itself, which is very good. You begin pushing towards them, guys. Boom. You position yourselves over to there. Actually, no. Cancel that. Take care of them. Take care of them. You guys run over to there. You regroup and head over to the left-hand flank. Right, this flank is holding, but it won't be too much longer. I'm going to get my guys over there. Yeah, you guys are out of it. I'd say withdraw. Let's get you guys out just so that way in case the worst should happen. Punch a hole through on that side. You begin punching a hole on that side. You begin a hole on that side. You on that side. You on that side. That on that. Right. You are getting some cheeky breaky shots in the rear. I hope you're shooting.
Now, on your command.
Game. There we go.
Swords.
Right. Open up. Right, you out of there, return into that position. You begin to make your move. You... Oh, fuck me. That's a lot of bad guys. If we had catapults, different story, but we don't. What are you? Oh my god, you're just desert spears. That is really good to hear. Right, you make your way left and start to engage. You begin throwing shells that way. You hit that. You pull back a bit. You kill them. You murderize them. You... to be honest with you, catching their general off guard would be kind of a nice thing. Right, you guys withdraw. You two engage them. You pull back to defend. You assist. You assist. We need to take those guys out quickly. Or if we can't, just make sure that they can't return fire. Right, you guys cease fire on actions. Right, go after them. Shit, shit, shit. You, pull back. You, over there, now. You two, regroup on the left. You, on them. You, on them. You two, withdraw. You, this way. Warm up. Right, regroup on them. You, get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out of there now. Right, you, over... Actually, you... No, you... There. You... There. You... Over there. Regroup on them. You two, engage them. You two... Regroup and start heading down left. You two, begin moving up. Knock out those slingers. Increase the morale of this unit. You, out of the fight now. Get the fuck out of there. You, engage. No, you, engage them. What are you? Desert tribesman. Elitened, but nothing too serious. Begin making your way towards that so you can try and catch that bastard off guard. Oh, fucking hell. Right, in the center of that, I want you to try and knock out those desert tribesmen. Now, pincer, pincer, pincer. Don't let his general get away. Don't let the general get away. Come on. We're breaking them. Doing a good job of that as well. You in there now. We've got lots of bad guys that are withdrawing, which is regrettable. Right, you two, open up. If you have shots, take them. Right, we haven't got any reserves, have we? No, we don't. Fuck. Right, General, get over there. You, over and assist. You two. You, form up left and start engaging. You, engage them. General, murderize. Nicely fucking done. Nicely fucking done. Withdraw. Move to the rear on that guy side. You, begin engaging them. You two. Right, we just killed their general. Good job. General, you get over there and provide morale buffs. Right, we've just killed their general. They're taken care of. Right, begin pincering down. I want you starting on them. You begin murder. Actually, to be honest with you, desert spears are not really a problem. What is a problem is this sector of army that is getting fucked. You, over there now. You, behind, engulf those dudes. Nicely fucking done. Right, you up there, provide reinforcements. Go. You lot, down the hill now, provide backup. Right, we're taking heavy fire. The good news is these guys are exhausted, they're attacked in the rear, and my guy has got high quality infantry. The only problem is he's not very experienced, so his attack and effectiveness of attack is nowhere near as good. Ceasefire. You, move up and provide support. You, I know you're all tired, but just get up there and provide help. Like, these are pretty much the heaviest quality units we've got. I will pull my general back in a second. I just need to get a little bit more time. Any second now. Come on, double time it. Get the fuck over there. Once we get the infantry in position to whilst we're attacking that. You move up and provide cover fire against those dudes. Right, general's unit. Right, you. Right, you two. Murderize. You lot, move up. Get the fuck out of there now. Withdrawing? Looks like they're withdrawing. Well bloody done, guys. Well bloody done. There's still a shit ton of them out there, but we've done a good job. Better still, these slings of David, who are high quality archers. Finger quote archers. They're very dangerous. Out of all the enemy units so far that we've encountered, they are the deadliest and most dangerous. And here come the fucking reinforcements. Are they amazing? No, they're just desert spears. Good. Right. Jesus Christ, the freaking Judeans and Garamatians are definitely trying their tactics. I think we're finally seeing the I think we finally see what the actual tactics of these guys are when it comes to facing opponents. They simply allow their opponents to gain a lot of territory before then, oh shit. Cavalry, that's not good.
Swords!
Yo, up front.
Double time! Happy to serve Rome!
When they're in range, begin firing.
Ready and waiting. We obey!
Double time it.
Elite Palestine!
Go crazy. Try and do as much damage to that unit of skirmishers as possible before withdrawing. These guys have got defectors. Pull back.
Guns at speed!
Come on, come on, come on.
Melee infantry at your command! Elite Palestine! Swords!
Just give my guys a chance to rest and recuperate.
Palestine! Swords! Swords! Ready for orders! Swords! Ready! Swords! Melee troops waiting orders! Swords!
Ceasefire on the line. Fucking hell, seriously.
Waiting orders! Ready for
Quickly now!
Elite Palestine!
Jesus Christ, 8k.
Swords!
We've not seen numbers like these since since War in Rome.
At the double! Understood! Swords! Swords!
And it's been plus... I'm going to go plus 20 episodes since the beginning of... it's been plus 20 episodes since the... since we've had to fight a legionary unit. At least the same standard as... whatever. And it looks like we've just turned the tide. Yep, mass route inbound. That does the trick. That's done the trick.
Glory! Today is yours!
Don't let the skirmishers get away. Cavalry in the center. Well, holy shit, guys. That was the most intense battle that we've had. And all my guys are completely zonked. It would have been really handy, actually, to get that commander who could have refreshed them, because I could have just hit the second wind ability, and boom, we would have been able to wipe them. But, okay, 3,120 versus 8,400. I mean, I understand fully now what the tactic of the time for the Kingdom of Garamatia and Judea are. It is quite simply attack, allow your opponent to gain as much territory as you allow them to, or if they can, whatever. I don't think they anticipated so much. But instead what we get is, afterwards, then use your numbers to completely smash into as much as, use the force of numbers to destroy as much as humanly possible, whilst also keep pushing, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Right, you are 31. Jump into that Desert Spear unit. Just annihilate everything. So we stood outnumbered like Leonidas and triumphed. This is definitely going to go down in history. Well fucking done. I mean, I can understand the tactics. I honestly can understand the tactics. It's sheer numbers of overwhelm. But because they couldn't overwhelm us all at once, and because the quality of my troops was that much, that it just, it dented us. My god, this army is almost out of action, but... I wouldn't say completely out of action. I'm just worried about that unit of 10 Legio that got fucked by those slings of David. Oh my god, that was close. Right, so all three of those armies unfortunately do survive, but we can at least redeem 14% of our soldiers, which is necessary considering we just wiped the floor with them. And there's no historical battle marker. That's annoying. Hello, are they laying siege? No, I shouldn't do. Jesus Christ. Hello, someone else is laying siege to that settlement. Oh, okay, that saves us a job. So yeah, like the tactics of the time. So despite their determined attempts to try and push us back, we are successful and able to basically slam the door on them. But we did suffer a bloody disaster. Yeah. Hostile agents. Misdirect army. Okay, how bad? 60%. And we just wiped the floor. Right, over there, Leptis Magna is...
Put your backs into it, you men.
Right, so in the next episode... Right, so you're about to have a rebellion, but that's okay. The fuck are the Huns doing here?
At your command.
GG. 6 turns for them. Destroy that. Turn you into a aqueduct network to provide happiness. You will come a Talbane. You are a supply storage that I can turn into armorer, because I think my guys don't have armor. No, they're all good. What about you? They're also all good. God damn it. You need to turn into... Oh, I can turn you into a food market already. Well, then I'll grab you, and I'll grab... I don't have a capital building, do I? Do I need one, though? Not essentially. And I don't have any military buildings to speak of, so that will be my rally field. You, I need to turn into... Ah, fuck, hang on. You, I need to turn into... Oh. That. You, I'm going to have to turn into something else. And you, I'm going to have to turn into... Well, I'm going to downgrade you once again, so that way we don't have to worry about food. Because food is currently costing us like the fucking fortune. But that should be fine. Jesus Christ. 9k. I'm going to take a picture of that. 9k. In this sector alone. There's not even a marker now. I miss the days we used to have markers. Like, it's nothing major, but because it's a marker, it's like a little sign of respect. Because it's like saying, yeah, you guys actually did pretty well. Right, I think this sector's safe now. We can begin sending this navy to be a bastard to other sectors now. Though this particular navy is probably more dedicated for... actually, hold up.
Your next command.
Can I recruit... I can't. Oh, wait, no, I can. It's just this sector's full. Right, destroy you, because I don't need you. Mercenary could do better, but I think we'll... Actually, yeah, we will get rid of you. And instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you back into port.
Your orders.
I'm going to recruit you.
Good, strong.
I love how I had 2 of these, no problem. Right, we're going to get rid of you. You 3 I'm going to have to disband. And instead... Heavy Marines. Ooh. Slightly more. They have ammunition, which... Do I have an encyclopedia? I do. So what's better? Okay, so at a sacrifice of having ammunition, they have better attack, better melee defense, their morale is higher, and... Well, these guys, I'm actually going to say, like, 140... I'm going to hire these dudes.
More ships.
Like so, yeah. So, 1, 2, 3,
We're going to need a bigger fleet.
and that.
Rome needs more
Yeah.
ships.
So then what we can do is utilize this navies, the navies as a... Not really an actual navy per se, like my doctrine with regards to navies. Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. That's the Sassanids now finally taken up the charge, which is brilliant. So now you can actually withdraw and you can begin moving back to yeah, that garrison, that settlement is not going to last long with those guys in play. So if you make your way further south now and sort of head towards that.
We hunger for battle.
Right, you make your way towards Imnesa.
Set up the watch.
I need to turn into that. So that way we've got stuff. You can turn into that, you can turn into that, and then that way the happiness meter will go, hopefully, in a better direction. Greco-Roman paganism is finally taking a hold here, which is good. So it is over here as well. I'll turn you into that, but I'll delete you fairly soon afterwards, because I don't believe... No, we do have a dye works. I wasn't too sure if we actually had the things going on, so that's going on like so. So, alright, it's a slightly longer episode, admittedly, but nonetheless important. And in the next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to attack Leptis Magna, which is going to be a nice little sector to hold on to. And we are going to actually nick it via a naval assault. The enemy does have lots of catapults and has got no navy to speak of, but with these two particular fleets combined, we can utilize our forces, land them on the top, bombard the shit out of the city, and then make a land invasion of it, which would be kind of cool. So anyway, that's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time. This is Miss Jaeger, signing out.